So I want to tell you about the time the United States almost declared war on the British Empire over a pig. I'm not exaggerating. Grab a seat. This is one of the wildest, dumbest, most American things that has ever happened, and almost nobody knows about it. The year is 1859. There's this tiny island, San Juan Island, up in the Pacific Northwest, right between what's now Washington State and Canada. And here's the problem. Nobody actually agreed on who owned it. Britain said it was theirs. America said it was theirs. There was a treaty, sure, but the treaty was so vaguely worded that both countries just looked at the map and said, yeah, that's mine. So what do you do when two world powers both claim the same tiny island? You just both move in, awkwardly. Pause for laugh. By 1859, there were American settlers on one side of the island, and the British Hudson's Bay Company running a massive sheep farm on the other side. Two nations, one island, zero communication. What could go wrong?
Enter Lyman Cutlar, American farmer, minding his own business, growing potatoes. And enter a pig. A very large, very British pig owned by the Hudson's Bay Company, who had a bad habit of wandering wherever it pleased. One morning, Cutlar wakes up to find this pig absolutely destroying his potato patch. Not the first time either. This pig had a track record. So Cutlar does what any furious 19th century farmer would do. He shoots the pig. One pig, dead. And that is the spark that nearly ignites a war between two global superpowers. The British were furious. They demanded Cutlar be arrested and hauled off to a British court. The Americans said absolutely not. Our citizen, our land, our jurisdiction. Staring down 5 British warships carrying 2,140 men and over 70 guns. For a pig! And here's the part that makes this story so perfect. In 12 weeks of military standoff, do you know how many people died? 1. The pig. Eventually, cooler heads got involved. Commanders on both sides quietly agreed. Nobody fires unless fired upon. And for over a decade after that, American and British troops literally shared the island peacefully while diplomats sorted out the border. A dispute that finally got settled years later by international arbitration, with the island going to the United States. No war, no further shots, just two nations that almost went to war, cooled off, and let a dead pig become a punchline in history books instead of the first casualty of a war. So, next time someone tells you history is boring, tell them about the time the US and the British Empire almost went to war over a pig eating some potatoes. If you like this one, let me know. I've got way more stories like this, where history is way weirder than fiction.